Hi, Nicole here, and welcome to another video. Today's video is part one of my two-part series on Instagram Reels. I know when Instagram Reels came out, and still today, you may feel too overwhelmed to even tackle Instagram Reels. You don't know how to apply them to maybe your business, or it's just too overwhelming to even consider making one. But if you want to try making Instagram Reels, I have some tips and tricks I want to share with you. I too had the thought of now I need to figure out another new thing, but they are fun, and once you get the hang of them, they're just another way to communicate your message to your community, to your audience, and instead of having them always seeing still images or maybe a video, this is just another fun way to kind of get things, change it up every once in a while. So I do recommend just trying at least a few, and then as you get going, you'll start seeing how you can better improve on your Reels. Okay, so I said part one and part two. Today is part one. There are two main ways that you can create Reels. One is with pre-recorded content or videos. The other is making the content on the fly. Okay, part one is today. I'm gonna show you how to make a reel with pre-recorded information. Here we go. So here we are, we're in Instagram. And in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to hit the plus sign, and now you'll see at the bottom is Reel. So when you open up Reels, you'll see you're there, you're live, but we want to use pre-recorded information for this first reel. So the two areas that you're going to be concerned about are the length of time, and then we're going to be adding music. So on the left-hand side, the first item is a little circle, has 15. When this first came out, you could only make them 15 seconds long. Now you can make them for 15 and for 30 seconds. So for today's video, I'm just going to show you, we're going to make a 30, and it doesn't have to be that long. I made one recently and it was much shorter. So it's up to you and whatever content you want to put out there. So I clicked on the 15, it's now 30. The next piece of information is underneath is the music. You don't add the music until the end, so we'll be going back to that. The other three items are really when you're creating content live on the fly, which we'll go over in part two video, so don't worry about it. Okay, so we want to work with pre-recorded. So down below in the lower left-hand corner, we have a little square, and you can see there's a picture of me because I have something pre-recorded. I'm going to click on that, and that's going into your camera roll. So all the little videos that you've been making and collecting, they're going to be in here that you can pull from. So I am going to make a video highlighting the three images I always include in a brand session. So I have pre-recorded some information, and I just want to give you some tips and tricks. So this is a great way, once you kind of get used to making the behind the scenes little videos, maybe this is the next level, kind of doing a tip or a how-to type of video for your audience. Okay, so the first thing I'm bringing in is this. Now, I'm not going to have the sound because I'm going to probably have music, so it's okay if there's background noise, but this is the video. As you can see, I don't need this full thing, but at the bottom, there's that white bar running across. This is where I can kind of adjust. So I'm just gonna look at where maybe that looks good. So that's too long in the beginning. Let's see, right when I pick up the camera. A good tip is that you want at least your face seen at one point during the reel because they wanna, connect with you as well. Okay. So I'm just going to do that once I take that down. Let's see, one. So you can see I'm looking at how I'm editing it down below, but up above the very top bar, you can see there's a pink bar going across. That's telling you how much more you have left in your 30-second video or 15. Okay, so that looks good. So I'm going to add, so upper right-hand corner. And that is what you're doing with all your parts and pieces of the video. So you go, so that's your first piece, then you go back to your camera roll, grab the next video, add, go back to the camera roll, grab your next video, make your edit, add. And you do that until either you fill the 15 or 30 seconds, and then we go to music. So I wanted to show in this reel kind of another level, another layer that you can add down the road when you're getting comfortable with reels. And as a photographer, of course, I have all these still images, but reels only works with video. So what I decided to do was to go into Canva, use the Instagram story format, drop in photos. So I just created a folder with all different branding images. And my reel is going to be my 3 images that I always capture during a brand session. So I decided to make this format 5 images of lifestyle portraits, 5 images of behind the scenes, 5 images of in-action photos. So then I now added a movement to those photos and downloaded it as a video file. So then when I go into my reel, so I have the first one, I have, here's what I created in Canva. These are all still images, but I created this in Canva with the Instagram stories. And I added in some movement to each image. So now it's like a video, but these are all still images. So this looks pretty good. So this was 19 seconds, 19 and a half seconds long. So I knew I wanted to make a 30-second reel. Okay, so this looks good. I'm gonna add, and that's really all I want. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to audio. So once you drop music in, I'm just grabbing this song for right now since it's happy, and you can see that the bar down below is showing that little clip that you picked, and you can kind of move that along if there's a certain part of the song that you like. So once I'm like, yep, that's the song I want, I'm gonna hit done, okay? Now on the right-hand side of your screen, you're gonna have the circle with the arrow in it. Now you can play back. So you can see the full reel, and it's going to run through all the images, okay? But now I want to add text. This is really where I'm getting my message across to my audience. Okay, so I'm going to, on the upper right-hand corner, the little letters, that's where I can type. Branding, images, I love to capture. Okay, now I'm going to make, you can change your font and how that comes through. So many little details. Just go with your gut. If you like something, just go with it so you can move through. Okay, so this is sort of like my heading text. think of like a presentation that you're making for someone. This is kind of like the headline. So at the very bottom of the screen, you can see top 3. Now, this is important because when I click on that top 3, you can see my whole reel is playing down below. But I don't want this message for that whole duration. This is what you do. You take that bar, and I'm now bringing it back because I only want it for that beginning section. So you can see now it's grayed out. And now I'm going to do that same thing but for each segment because there's 3 areas and I did 5 images for each. Okay, so I'm going to go done. I'm going to do text again. The first one is a life. Even if they're in the service industry, how they provide service. Okay, so I'm going to say done. And now that's looking good. And once this is done, now I go to share to. And when you go to share to, just like a post or for stories, this is where you're writing your caption. This is where you're putting in all your hashtags. And I recommend also sharing it to the feed. So it'll pop up there. And then I will go from that feed post and then possibly share to the stories. But you can also, if you're like, okay, I got that down, but now life happens and you have to go handle something in your business, you can save it as a draft and then come back. So I'm going to save it as a draft and then come back to it. Maybe you want to post this tomorrow. Okay. That is how you create a reel with pre-recorded information. It could just be all little snippets of videos. I took another step and I created that reel of images in Canva. You could also do that in your phone if you didn't want to deal with Canva. You could just simply, I'll show you that right now. This is the tip. You go into your camera roll. You're going to swipe down on the right-hand corner and you should have this little circle. Click on this circle. It's now recording your screen. So I'm just going to zoom in to make this kind of like a full screen image. That's how I want it to appear in the video. I'm just going to shrink it back down. I'm going to click on this upper right-hand where it's red to stop the recording. So now this image is technically a video that I can now use into my reel. So if I go into Instagram, Okay, so here I am in Reels. There's my backdrop. Now I can, let me record this. So now I'm in my reel. That's what I took in my reel, and now I can have this image as part of my reel. If I want to edit, I can just edit at the bottom like I did before. Okay, I hope that helps. A little tip there when you're using images in Instagram Reels. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Honestly, using pre-recorded videos in the beginning was the easiest way for me to kind of tackle this new feature. You don't have to have the stress of creating something on the fly. So just be capturing those little snippets of information, those little videos of you behind the scenes, maybe in your studio, setting up, going on location, a pop-up event, whatever your business is going through during that day, and then kind of collectively go into Instagram and create the reel. They can be fun once you get a hang of it. Hopefully my tips and tricks helped you today to kind of how you can start and then where it can go. So enjoy it. Try to make your first reel this week. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Until next time.